Hello Primary 6A, Primary 6B and Primary 6-7, Mr. Thompson here, and today I'll be going over your literacy task. If you do have any questions about what you're supposed to do, please do not hesitate to leave a comment on Teams or to go to the daily drop-in session provided by your teacher. Good luck!
Hello Primary 6s, Mr. Thompson here, and today I'm going to be going over your literacy task, which is letter writing. So your task today will be creating a letter based on the picture of the moon provided. You can choose to take the letter in any direction that you wish. You should aim to have around 350 words, which is the same as 1.5 sides of A4 jotter page. Please take your time with this. You can take as long as you need. You can spend half an hour on it and then take a break and come back. You can split it throughout the day, or you can do it all in one. It is up to you. Here are some examples of starters for mild, spicy, and hot that you can take inspiration from, but you do not have to use these. So here is our picture of the moon with a machine and 2 astronauts and the planet Earth in the background. So your mild example would be that you're writing a letter to the astronauts who are on the moon. So you might want to ask them questions like, how did you get there? What is it like on the moon? Why they chose to go to the moon? You can choose the questions that you'd like to ask them. You could even start your letter by saying, Dear astronauts, my name is, put your name in, and I would like to know more about your trip to the moon. Then you could go on to ask the questions. You could even put in what you think might be. So if you think that the moon might be cold, you could put in that suggestion, but completely up to you what you put in. So for the spicy example, you're one of the 2 astronauts and you're writing a letter home about your trip to the moon. So you might want to write about the trip itself to the moon, so how you got there. You might want to write about what inspired you to go to the moon. You could also write in your letter what you've already found on the moon. For this piece of writing, you should have a minimum of 5 adjectives in your writing, but the more the better. I don't want you going through it and being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me got my 5 adjectives. That's only one I need to put in. Please put as many as you can when they are suitable. You might start your letter like this, Dear family. So you're the astronaut writing to your family. It has been 6 months since I left home in order to fly to the moon. And then from there, you could write about, as I said, going up in the rocket. You could write about what inspired you to fly to the moon, and you could write about what you have found. The final example is the hot example. In this, you're one of the 2 astronauts writing a letter to your bosses about your mission to the moon. You may want to write about what the moon looks like, what you can smell on the moon, what sounds you can hear on the moon. You might want to write what evidence you've found so far on your mission to the moon. You might even want to include what you think might be out there from the evidence that you found. So maybe you found an alien egg and you think there might be aliens out there, or it could be you found a gold nugget and you think there might be a gold mine on the moon. It's completely up to you. For this piece of writing, you should have a minimum of 10 adjectives in your piece, but the more the better. The same with the spicy writing. If you are doing your 10 adjectives, don't just count the 10 out and then stop. Please, if you can put more in, that's even better. You might start your letter like this to new senior NASA scientists, because they might be your boss if you're an astronaut. It has been a year since I arrived on the moon as part of Operation Moon. So just as a reminder, your task is to create a letter based on the picture of the moon provided. You can choose to take the letter in any direction that you wish. You should aim to have around 350 words, which is around the same as 1.5 sides of an A4 jotter page. Please take your time with this. You can take as long as you need. You can choose whether you do the mild, spicy, or hot, depending what level of writing you feel comfortable with. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your teacher or use the drop-in sessions provided. Good luck!